Hello geeks! Let me present an exemplary turn in the 4-player mode. The turn begins with the initiative phase. Players move their markers on the initiative track. That determines how many actions players have in the current turn, and in what order they will assign them on the board. Players also might have activated additional ability of Vukodrakine. After the initiative phase, the planning phase begins. In our example, each player assigns 3 action tokens to the selected fields on the board. Starting with the black player, each player, one after another, assigns 1 token to the action field on the board. Then they do that all over again, until they have used all of their action tokens available in this turn. Depending on the number of players, each action field has a specified limit of the slots available for the action tokens. As soon as all the action tokens are distributed, next phase begins, the action phase. Only the players who have assigned their action tokens to the given action field may use that field in the action phase. In location 0, Viper Gorge, players perform their actions in the order determined on the initiative track. This action field allows the player to receive 1 free resource token. Location number 1 is Voracious Mountain. This field allows players to move any number of influence tokens and special units from one region to another. Location number 2 is Influence. It allows players to place their influence tokens on the board in the regions where they already have influence. Location number 3 is Movement. It allows players to move their influence tokens and special units to the adjacent regions. Location number 4 is Raven Shadow. It allows players to get rid of Vuko token or increase their reputation, which means moving their reputation marker on the track by 2 positions up. Location number 5 is Magic. In this location, player may perform any or all of the 3 actions. In the first possible action, player decreases his reputation by 1 and may transfer his M factor between levels of the player's sheet. 5 moves in total are allowed. This action also results in moving the Dead Snow marker by 1 position up. The second possible action also moves the Dead Snow marker by 1 position up, and the player summons 2 special units of the same level to the region where he already has influence. His reputation goes down by the number of summoned units multiplied by their level. If the player has level 0 M factor, he may perform the third possible action, which is buying the special ability and assigning it to any special unit. Location number 6 is an automatic field, Activation. According to the predetermined order, special abilities of special units are activated here. First goes Maker Spy. The player exchanges 2 of his special abilities on the player's sheet. Then the Ice Drakars. The player may move any number of his influence tokens and special units between the 2 regions containing the Ice Drakars. The next activated ability is Speed. Any special unit that has that ability may move to the adjacent region. Then the players may pay so that they can attack. Any influence tokens or special units of other players may be the targets of the attack. Casualties are removed from the board. Location number 7 is Vuko-Drakainen. Vuko goes to the region where the player with the least reputation has the most influence. Vuko kills one special unit of that player in that region, and also one of his influence tokens is disabled for the current turn. After Vuko, the domination phase begins. For each region it is checked which player has the most influence there. Regions are resolved in the ascending order, beginning with number 1. For example, in this region, the green player has the most influence, the black player is second, the red player is third, and the blue one is fourth. The dominating player may also activate the special ability of his unit in order to accomplish his individual goal. The dominating player receives all pieces of the selected resource from this region. Then the second player receives one of the remaining resources, and so on. Also, if the current turn is a scoring turn, players receive victory points from the region according to the domination order. When the domination is resolved for the region number 1, the same applies to region number 2, and so on. If by the end of the turn any player has accomplished his individual goal, the game ends and that player wins. Thank you, and we hope for your support of the game.